Okay. Testing. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, we're good. All right. Hey, Rumble. Hey, Twitch. Guys, YouTube. You guys get a lucky stream this year because we did play a part for this year. But, you know, YouTube, this doesn't mean any more than likely we'll only get one stream a year. Because we're about to make this stream where we make fun of the losers right now because the obsession is still going on. The lies, the falsehoods are still being made up. Now, on this stream today, guys, we are going to make fun of a Mr. Shoebox Files. And the reasoning for this is his man proceeded to make another shitty video talking about me. And on top of that, he also posted some comments. So I figured, well, why not get him in for once a year stream? The obsession is, guys, I don't know how stupid this guy can get, but hey. So we're going to do that here. You know, they give me shit about saying my guy, my confidant, but I don't give a fuck. No, you can kiss my white hair, yeah, this is what you can do. Damn sure. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to tear his YouTube channel down bit by bit because we can do that here. Ah! All right, let's start. Shit. First off, he says, okay, this is the description of his channel. Not making this up. So he says, I am a cutting edge comedian who goes after fraud YouTubers and pathetic YouTubers who are obsessed with me. First off, I was never obsessed with you, okay? You went after me. I never went after you. Did I say anything about you? No, I didn't. See, what happened is I was going after a person of the name of Davi Vanity. And this is when this Shoebox Files came into play. And I was calling out Cody Bell and Albert for who they were. You know, Cody Bell had literally on a video made a sexual remark to a minor. Was caught red-handed. He pretty much was exposed for it, but you defended him. You didn't stop there. You proceeded to dox me. Okay? Whatever. Then you went and you doxed my family. One of those family members you doxed was a minor. And then you harassed my family for months, for over a year now, close to a year now. You want to talk about obsession, guys? When we go through this channel, like I said, he's got so many videos just on me. And that's not including the other channels that I got taken down due to the fact that he was breaking their code of conduct. This one they allow because they make money off it, but we're not going to get into that one. If I really wanted to report this channel and get it taken down, I definitely could. But the problem is YouTube doesn't seem to hear what I have to say. I care the fact that people are breaking their policies blatantly and they don't care, but yet defend YouTube at the same time because YouTube defends them. It's just how YouTube is. Why do you think YouTube doesn't like the fact that I've called them out multiple fucking times? That's why I have been shadow banned on YouTube on multiple occasions. Yes. But on this channel, he's only got 4,000 views. So let's start with the videos. Now, guys, if we go through this channel, look at this. Okay. The obsession. The straight obsession. So, we're going to go through these videos from the last one that are outside the last one I watched was 3 months ago. This guy started talking about me 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Remember, I only bring him up here and there when I call out the fact that he did what he did. He doxed a minor, he defended pedophiles, and more than likely I wouldn't be surprised if he trades child pornography with people behind the scenes too. But let's get started here. And I know he's probably going to send a copyright strike for this stream too, because he's probably just like Cody Bell in that aspect, like he likes to send false copyright strikes. Which you do know how little I care if my YouTube channel gets taken down. I don't give a fuck. I don't make money off it. It's not monetized. The two platforms that this is also live on are monetized. To make stuff on them. So now you're drinking and driving? Good to know. Guys, I want to remind you guys, this guy is putting others in danger right now, going after a drink. He's behind the wheel of a car, going after a drink. Ricardo, you know I don't make fun of your videos. Trust me, it'd be very easy. Okay. I realized now that I wasn't sharing the screen, which means you guys weren't seeing anything.
So, where's my drink at? Where is it?
First off, we got a problem here, buddy. First off, you're putting others in danger right now. You're right now trying to get a drink. I'm assuming is booze because we know the kind of person you are. So not only are you drinking and driving, but you're also spending time trying to reach for something, look for something while you're driving, being distracted. You're putting others in danger. But then again, you don't give a shit about anyone but yourself. That means if you wrecked your car or hit some little child, you wouldn't give a fuck. Just being completely honest.
Ah! Come on, bro. Where's my drink at? There it is.
Yeah, bro, where's my drink at? Dude, who the fuck? Happy New Year, Ricardo. Who the fuck says bra? Like, sounds like you're talking about a bra. What a fucking loser.
It is. So, this is why GameStop is going to die, and I can't fucking wait until they're gone. I come over here to GameStop because I want to buy my toy. I want to get my Waluigi amiibo toy.
First off, the fact that you're going to GameStop in the first place, we're not going to question how many things are going wrong with that whole situation. I personally don't go to GameStop, and I know I cannot be the only one that doesn't go to GameStop. I refuse to go to GameStop to buy things. If I'm going to get like a little toy action figure, I'll just order it offline. You do know Amazon exists, and I am monetized through Amazon, and I get free Amazon Prime. So, at what point do you think that I'm going to go to GameStop to get anything? First off. Second off, you went there to buy some Mario amiibo toy? Ugh, obsessions. Weird motherfuckers talking about shit they have no fucking clue about.
Came over here to get the Waluigi amiibo because I like amiibos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Queef. No, but I did. I came over here to get my Waluigi amiibo toy because they did a reprint of Waluigi.
So you're after some amiibo toys. Huh. No, I'm almost positive. Hey, Ricardo, please. So, this voice you're hearing right now, does this not sound like level 1 online? Like, come on.
And what happens when I come over here? Pull on the door handle. Doesn't open.
And?
They're gone to fucking lunch. How dare they go to lunch? It says they'll be back in like 45 minutes or something. Are you fucking serious? Like, I get it. You gotta go to lunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's also a weird hiring sign on the window, so that might explain something. They must be understaffed for the holidays. But GameStop, they're not like a mom and pop store. They're like, a big corporation.
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they've been falling apart. I know I have.
You should be able to go to this place any time of the day during open hours and go inside. Like, this is why this place is going out of business. The sooner the better. I mean, holy shit. Now I'm upset because I can't get my Waluigi toy.
So you made this video because you're upset about not getting some little toy from GameStop. You guys seeing the difference between me and him? I wouldn't care less if I couldn't buy a toy at a fucking store. Alright, really? I guess with this Deal or No Deal game that I got from thrift store, um, I, I really don't give a shit, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, you're blowing up and getting all upset about nothing. Okay, guys, we're back. Well, as I was saying, like, who the fuck cares about a little fucking toy from fucking GameStop? I know as hell as I don't. Like, the fuck? Like, what part did you think it was a good idea to make this fucking trash video? Like, you do realize no one gives a fuck what you have to say. And I could tell.
I can't get my toy for the day.
Okay.
What are you gonna do about it, Jeff? What are you gonna do, fat boy? You gonna come get my Waluigi toy for me? I don't think so.
Nope. So I can give
So
a rat's ass about you.
I'm just gonna have to come back a different day because you can't. It was only a reprint at GameStop, and there's some people that pulled up that they're like, "What the fuck?" Too. They're like, they're closed. Yeah, you can't even get the thing at like Target or Best Buy because it was a reprint exclusive to GameStop. So,
And who gives a fuck? You don't need the toy, do you? I know as hell I don't. Making sure everything is still working right. Yeah, you're still good. Which is saying a lot because we do have an upload going on right at the moment while we do this. So I am actually pushing this computer to a pretty high amount. You know? So, right. Yeah. Okay.
you're like, well, you can go order online. Sure. Any of you guys ordered anything on GameStop lately? Unless you spend like $70, you're paying out the ass for shipping. So
Then don't buy it on fucking. So, what is he talking about? Some fucking toy? What was a toy? Does anyone remember the Mario toy or whatever it is? Um, so we're gonna go find this toy for him. Because I'm almost positive you can probably find it on Amazon or eBay for that matter.
Amiibo toy is like $16 plus tax.
Okay, so I got it. There's multiple locations you can go to get this thing. You can get it at fucking Walmart. Like, the fuck? Get the fuck off your high horse, dude.
And then you're throwing, you know, $7-8 on top of that on shipping, and GameStop just throws shit in a box. So if you like to keep them in the package like I do, the shit's gonna come all dented and bent. And then here's the kicker: when you take it back to GameStop and say, "Hey, this one's all collectings. I like to have them in good condition," they're gonna give you shit about it. I had to return one to GameStop one time.
Because I know most store policies is they don't return something like that just because you're complaining about a package. It's just a package. Like, come the fuck on. It's still in the package. If you're so concerned about it, you could always buy a new pristine package and then put the toy in there. You don't go to GameStop hoping for the best fucking product. GameStop sucks. Like, why go there? It baffles me. Guys, you don't realize how much it baffles me that people are this fucking brain dead.
That I'd bought online, and the guy did not want to return it because I had bought it off of their website. I threw a fucking Karen fit, right?
You threw a Karen fit. Yeah, you're a fucking Karen. Good to know. So this guy has got his privilege. You know, he gets everything handed to him. That's what is proven just by him saying this. He throws a fit because a package comes to the mail that isn't GameStop's fault, remind you. Damaged. Not to mention, we're not even going to talk about the fact that it has to go through shipping. And if he lives in Canada, you also got to keep that in mind too, because I do get a Canadian accent, which it leans towards more towards level 1 online. That's beside the point. So we got a Canadian here who is fucking brain dead, just dead as a doornail, brain dead. Okay. And why I say that is because this guy goes to fucking GameStop, gets mad, calls my name out for some reason. I don't know how I have anything to do with this, but hey. Gets upset because he doesn't get his way, and then complains about packaging being sent to him, even though it's the shipping company's fault, which then you would go to the shipping company, not the store. That I don't know how they would return it at GameStop themselves, first off, when you ordered it online. It's not Walmart, it's fucking GameStop.
And eventually got my money back. It's like, what the fuck do you mean I can't return this? I bought it off your website. And he was like, well, do you have an order number? And I was like, yeah, here it is. Gave him the order number. It was just a huge mess. I'm like, why does this have to be so goddamn difficult? Another reason why GameStop is going out of business.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. See, there's this thing called digital games and things like Amazon, Walmart, places like that. Even Target, I think, has a good online store. eBay. The list goes on. These are all competitors to GameStop, you know. And the big thing is, the big one is the fact that GameStop is not catching up to everyone when it comes to what they're doing. Yeah, you'll have bad GameStop experiences. It's going to be with every company. Doesn't mean every GameStop is the same. You're talking about a corporation. So you got multiple stores run by different people. But hoping that something comes in the mail properly and then bitching about it not coming properly to GameStop when it's not that particular employee's fault. That employee has nothing to do with that product. But for some reason, you seem to get mad at the employee for your shortcomings. I'm assuming you got a small dick too, because usually men who have small dicks bitch that much too. By the way, so or you're closeted homosexual. I'm assuming both. Yeah, deck of cards. I love having a good deck of cards lying around. You can play some poker, whatever the fuck you want to play. 500. This goes on and on.
Never mind just the fact that they completely rip you off. And they barely.
Not really. I literally had to have a conversation with someone because they were fucking dumb. I remember this too. They bought a 360, not reading labels or anything, or packaging, or just paying attention to how things are in the world and how GameStop is. This person was just like him, but was worse because that person. Well, no, in the aspect it's about the same. The only difference is she went to a store that had nothing to do with GameStop, which was a friend of mine who owned this game store downtown. And this is not in Minneapolis. This is when I lived up north. And anyways, so yeah, pretty much what ended up happening was she didn't read packaging, didn't understand that you have to request or you have to request for the right 360, and she got the one without the hard drive, not realizing that they could be sold separately without the hard drive. And she got all upset because certain games couldn't play on it, and she couldn't listen to music or blah blah blah, that kind of thing. Well, she went and complained to the wrong store. First off, he told her he couldn't give her any returns, but he could sell her a hard drive for the console. And he even had the good hard drives because he had the 500 gigs on hard drives. That's why I had a 500 gig 360 at the time. But she complained about it. And it was like, okay, they do tell you at GameStop that the console doesn't come with a hard drive. You should have figured this out. You don't go yelling at other people because you're brain dead and don't understand how the world works. Okay, if you're gonna go bitch at somebody who has nothing to do with your package coming to the mail the way it is, and him not wanting to return it because you're being an asshole to him for something that has nothing to do with him. Just stupidity at its finest.
Barely even sell video games anymore. The last time I was actually inside a GameStop store, it's just all fucking Funko Pops and cheap T-shirts and just a bunch of fucking garbage. They barely sell.
I got Funko Pops. I don't collect them on a regular basis. I usually end up getting them for gifts.
No games anymore.
Because they barely make digital fucking games. And GameStop, they refuse to sell games older than 10 years, which is going to end up killing them in the long run. That's what's killing them. They need to understand that the time is changing. They're making less and less physical copies for games. It is happening more and more as we go forward. So don't get mad at it's your shortcomings right now. You don't realize that you're a fucking moron.
So, yeah, super annoying. The sooner they go out, better.
Okay, I'll let you go. This video got, what was it? 65 views 2 weeks ago. I get more than this in a week. So Shows you how many people pay attention to this guy's bullshit. You do realize I got you blocked, so I can't see when you tag me on things? You're a fucking dumbass. Dart da dart.
Look at this disgusting, pitiful excuse for a man in this photo.
And
so this was taken from Jeff's latest video. I was taking a dump earlier, and I'm like, I'm just gonna put this on and see what kind of nonsense this moron is talking about today.
so you're still watching my stuff. You're still obsessing over me on a regular fucking basis. You realize I'm not going to bring you up again for another year. We're going to get this time next year, and I want to make the decision at that point if I want to bring you up in the next stream for the end of next year. I can't promise anything. I really can't, because at the end of the day, I could care less. And when you sneeze on a video or a stream, I'm going to catch you too.
Today, it was one of his content creation videos where he's giving tips. Right? Jeff Hyatt is giving tips on being successful on YouTube, my guy. Because you do realize he's super successful.
Not once in the video did I say I was successful. I had a friend who asked for my advice. I made the video. I was running into some problems with his editing because I'm not the greatest at editing. I do good with the streams. That's where my specialties are. My specialties aren't on video. That friend knew this. Only you bitched about the sneezing. It happens. And the video won't be going anywhere. It'll stay up, and then I'll look back at it and laugh about it later. But, jeez.
On YouTube. Like, I'm gonna put this on and see what the hell was that? That was a big ass pothole.
Did it fucking take out something so that way you get hurt into an accident? I wouldn't care if this happened.
Put this on and see what he's talking about. And he's going through his Twitch account, and he goes into his analytics for the month of November. You guys should go check it out. He shows his analytics, and he leaves it up on the screen for like 2 seconds because it's embarrassing. It says in his latest live stream or whatever, I guess from the other day, it said he averaged over a live stream that was like 2.5 hours long. He averaged 0.1 viewers for that live stream. 0.1 viewers.
Because unlike this guy, I actually do research. 0.1 viewers. Okay, so that was the last live stream. That happens. It's called Twitch, especially if you're streaming a new game. More than likely, I think I actually made that video after I was streaming. I think it was actually Indiana Jones. It was one of the new games that came out. But actually, it could have been Call of Duty, actually, to be honest. No, it was Call of Duty because that was the stream for it. I had a friend ask me to do that video. I don't know if you know this, but unless you're in the top few rows, you don't do good on averages when it comes to bigger games. But hey, you're an idiot, so that doesn't really help your case. I know. Right now, I'm really making fun of this guy right now, and it's not looking good on his part whatsoever. Shoebox Files, you're failing again, and my viewers are here to see it. Exactly what ended up happening that day. So, like I said, if you stream in certain categories, you're not going to see high average viewer count. Um, but our last stream, we did gain 15 followers. Oh no, this is the last month. This is okay. Yeah, that was for the month, you fucking moron. Dude, this guy is really that fucking stupid.
For a 2 hour and 30-minute live stream. Yeah. We're killing it, though. We're killing it, my guy.
You do realize we keep the viewer count right up here. Right up there. My guy, my confidant, my little bitch boy. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're doing real good, Jeff. You're living your best life.
Yep.
In your halfway house. You probably thought I was done.
Halfway house. This is not a halfway house, but okay.
With you because I've been gone for a couple months. I think it's been a couple months.
Yeah, and you noticed when you came back that I didn't pay attention to you at all or give you the time of day. This is actually my first time bringing you up since I brought you up last time, which we actually haven't made any content solely off him. I think since September.
Did you think it was over? Did you think I'd moved on, that I'd forgotten about you? Nah.
Wow, guys, you heard it here first. Do you guys hear the obsession in his voice?
Did you think it was over? Did you think I'd moved on, that I'd forgotten about you? No. No, we're not done with you, Jeff Hyatt.
The obsession. It's in his voice. The narcissism and is in his voice. Dude, this guy's a glorified fucking serial killer. How many bodies do you have in your backyard, buddy? It would be good to know, because then we can report you to the police.
Nah, we're going to have lots more fun with you, my guy. You do realize, my guy, that it's not over. All that mental anguish and mental distress, emotional distress I put you through.
Mental distress. You do realize what you did was illegal, and not to mention very fucked up. You doxed a minor and thought it was perfectly fine. You didn't stop there. You harassed family members who had nothing to do with me and your thing. They didn't even know who you were. I never brought anyone's family into it, our beefs, when I would go after people. I only went that way when people did it to me. The only problem is we know nothing about you because you're a keyboard warrior. Nothing else. You hide behind a screen thinking you're all tough and you're all this and you're all that, but you're really not. If we actually came face to face, I'd probably whoop your ass and I'd laugh about it while doing it. Because you're probably that fucking weak. You're nothing more than a loser. You have no one in your life, or you wouldn't be obsessed like this. This is obsession.
Me and Dean and others. Oh no, it's not over. It's gonna continue. As long as you're on the internet, it's gonna continue. I don't care that you're not posting on YouTube much anymore. You're over on Rumble crying.
I'm over on Rumble crying. I paid attention. I haven't been watching you or paying attention to what you're doing. I'm on Rumble doing my own fucking thing, and you guys are still obsessing over me. You not notice the fucking idiotic bullshit that you spew that comes out of your mouth that you turn into a video and you think is content? You need some help.
No one's watching you over there except for us, so we can laugh at you and use you for content.
Uh, yeah, you may think that, but I have other viewers, buddy. So, you know, which is fine if you're watching my content over on Rumble. You do know I make money off that. So at the end of the day, I'm monetized off of what you're doing there. But you're a fucking idiot and don't seem to realize it, which is fine. I have no problem making money off a dumbass who thinks I think about him on a regular basis when I really don't. I really could give a rat's ass, and I've got my own thing going on, and I could give a rat's ass. What you doing? You know what I end up doing most of my days? I usually game with my buddies. Just being honest with you, I could care less. And I wasn't even on the internet over Christmas, but I noticed you were posting videos and posts while I was spending time with family.
You're a freaking joke. That's the only people that watch you, Jeff. People that want to laugh at you.
Okay. Hey, if you want, you guys want to watch my videos and have yourselves a good laugh, I appreciate that. Because the viewers, it all means something to me. But when you're this obsessed, this is when we have problems.
Biggest lolcow I've ever seen. Even bigger than Queef.
How so?
Bigger lolcow than Queef. And that's hard to do. At least Queef has a job. You don't do anything. Still living in that same shoebox. Katie Rock dumped your ass. In a year, that's crazy.
I don't give a fuck. You act like I care about these things, but I don't. Haven't you put two and two together? Fucking moron.
Anyway, yeah, back to the picture here. Yeah, so Jeff's talking on there. Then he sneezes.
Yeah.
And all of that man milk that Nick has filled Jeff's empty head with.
The fuck? Now I know he's. You know, one thing that these guys are notorious for doing is they tend to try to point things somebody else is doing something when they're doing it themselves. So I wonder if he's actually gay, and this is why he does this.
All that man milk comes gushing
It was fucking snot. It wasn't man milk, you dumbass.
out of his left nostril. Nick spends his days sticking his diddler up Jeff's nose. And finally, his empty head had gotten so full that when he sneezed, it all came pouring out.
You realize how many. Who comes up with this shit? Like, who the fuck comes up with this shit? You know how fucking stupid you sound right now?
Anyway, yeah, he sneezes and it comes out and it's like hanging. It's like 2 inches hanging out his freaking nose. And he's like looking around. He's not sure what to do. So he starts looking around for something to wipe it on. And he has like no tissue paper or no paper towels, because normal things, Jeff can't afford them. So he doesn't have any of that. So he just kind of turns his head and just kind of sits there for like 30 seconds. Be like, what do I do, my guy? What do I do, my guy? And then finally he just wipes it on his hand like a 2-year-old would. And then I think he wipes it on his shirt. It's like, good Lord, Jeff Hyatt.
No, you idiot. I had actually had tissue or paper towel, or I think it was actually towel. Yeah, again, not all of us have money that's given to us by our parents. The rest of us, we have to scrounge around sometimes to just get by. It's good that you get your handouts. I live in a city where white males don't get jack shit. You do know the unemployment rate is highest in white males right now in my city because of the stupid laws that your beloved Democrats have spewed. The ones that you love, we all know you were supporting Kamala. You were hoping Kamala would win, but she didn't. Sorry. So the better option is what we got.
Hyatt, my guy, what are you doing, my guy? Stop letting Nick have his way with your face.
Do you realize I only... The fuck? Are you this fucking brain dead?
I'm sure there's more of Nick's man juice pent up inside that empty head of yours, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Let it all out, my friend. But yeah, anyway, it's not over, Jeff. We're going to continue this fun ride, you and me and everybody else, until you're completely off of the internet. Oh, and I'll talk about this in maybe another video, but I saw I've had to catch up a little bit on what's been going on because I genuinely haven't been paying attention. But I saw that Dean got Fat Anna's phone number, and he called her up, and she sounded like super pissed. I assume she hadn't had her like daily feeding, and when he called her, and she was like super mad, like she sounded like a damn like pissed off ogre. What you calling me? Stop calling me. Here's an idea, Fat Anna. If you want steep people to stop messing with you, by the way, Jeff, I messaged Fat Anna on OfferUp, FYI. So yeah, I slid into Fat Anna's DMs on OfferUp. Yeah, Fat Anna, if you want people to stop messing with you, maybe you should call your loser son up on the phone and say, hey, maybe you should stop talking shit about people you don't know, accusing people of being pedos that you don't know, have zero proof.
Proof is all over my fucking channels. The evidence is there. Albert jerked off in public. More than likely, there was children around who saw him. You can't really hide from that. Cody Bell literally made a remark to my minors or to my sister in a video when she was a minor to make it worse. To make it fucking worse. Cody Bell played a pornographic video game with his son. Hey, and then we went after Davi Vanity. You said we had no evidence except for we had a shit ton of people, an absolute shit ton of witnesses. Dude, fucking derangement, dude.
Stop talking shit about him, and then maybe people will stop messing with you. You should do that. Because
harassing me and my family is no one but my fault. So because I called out pedophiles for who they were, I called you losers out for who you were, you're all upset. I called you out as I saw it. I went to your fucking little channel, your level 1 online channel, and I'm going to be honest with you, It is exactly what I expected. You went after 16-year-olds in a country where it's not illegal to go after 16-year-olds when 10% illegal. On top of that, you have doxed minors. That is a federal offense, dude. If I knew your fucking name, you better be bright I'd be pressing charges. And I would literally have you be in prison for what you did. But guess what? You get away with it because you're nothing more than a keyboard warrior. You sit there and hide your face because you know what you're doing is illegal. Dude, you defended pedophiles. You've defended yourself in your actions. You've defended Cody Bell. You've defended Albert. I've caught them both red-handed.
And that's where Jeff gets it from. It was a taught, it was a learned behavior. Jeff blames all of his problems on everybody but himself. He learned that from Fat Anna.
I blame all my problems on everybody else. Not really. See, my problems, the mistakes, here are my mistakes, and I will full-heartedly admit to them. Well, I went with a fucking crazy psychotic woman for 7 fucking years that I shouldn't have even given the time of day for. That was one. What was another one? Oh, I fucked up and didn't stay in the right school when I should have stayed, and that's why I don't have a high school diploma. Okay. Yeah. The point I'm getting at, dude, is I'll admit when I fuck up. I'm willing to accept it. Hell, I'm beating myself over situations that weren't my fault in the past because I felt guilty about a situation that had nothing, none of it was my fault, but yet I beat myself up because I'm like you. I'm a human being. I'm a guy. I've got a pair of testes that sit below, pretty big ones actually. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you have to say here. I've exposed you time and time again, and all that's going to happen for the next year is you're just going to expose yourself. I literally had, oh no, it's Alex, literally telling me that you guys were, glorified way, you guys are just a bunch of fucking losers. And I took his advice. I started ignoring you guys. And honestly, it's kind of helped. And I started hanging out with my gaming buddies. And I've been having a good time since. Like, I could care less. I just want to play my fucking video games and relax half the time nowadays. Do you know how often I fucking stream? Not that often. I'm either playing video games or I'm doing family things. I've literally this is my first time streaming so today's stream, the one before this, was my first time streaming in over a week. I did make some shorts for Christmas, so that way you guys had something for Christmas, but that was it. Like, I did nothing spectacular. We're going to be doing something for New Year's, yes, but I did nothing for Christmas because I was too busy not being on the internet. I have this thing called life, something you lack.
She blames all of her problems on everybody but herself or her children. That's just how it is.
Okay. The obsession just shows it radiates around you, doesn't it? Dude, you're a fucking narcissist. You do realize this, right? No one gives a fuck what you have to say. No one cares about your little feelings. I don't care. person next to me is not going to fucking care. The person next to him isn't going to fucking care. Because you want to obsess over someone 24/7, all that shows everybody is that you have no life. The fact that you're okay with doxing a minor shows people that you're a fucking scumbag. The fact that you're okay with defending pedophiles, even some that were found guilty, just shows you how fucked up of a scumbag you are. And then on top of that, the fact that you go to another fucking country, okay, that has laws that allow you to have sex with minors, and you go and have sex with minors in that country. Think about it. Think about it. Obsession. The obsession is strong with this woman.
Hey, Jeff. We're back.
You guys realize that he's not helping his fucking case? He's got a minor on his video. Ho 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 ho! Guys, this little girl in the middle is only 15. Oh no, she's 16 now. But you do know minors, the parents have to sign off on whether it's okay for a child to be in a video, right? What you did is predatory. You're in trouble, though, dude.
Hey, Jeff. We're back with another video. Like I said yesterday, this isn't over. This is going to continue.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting.
So you're gonna keep obsessing over me. Got it.
Back into the swing of things here, right? It's the holiday season. It's the giving season. So this is what I'm giving to you for Christmas, since you won't be getting anything else from Fat Anna or any of your family. They'll hate you.
Well, that's actually not true. You're far from accurate. But hey, I literally spent the entire Christmas with them and had food, gifts, the whole 9 yards. So
yeah, this is my way of giving back to you, Jeff. My way of giving back to the homeless, because you technically are homeless.
Technically, I'm not. You're an idiot, dude.
So, you do realize, my guy, you're technically homeless, my guy. So we had a couple things to talk about today. So I decided to...
So first off, first things first. So we're going to talk about the first thing on the thing you said here. About the, what was it? The fuck was it? What was it that you're doing in that particular case? Outside of meaning to be an obsessive. Yeah, you're not really proving anything here, dude.
Listen to the remainder of Jeff's YouTube tips video. Yeah, YouTube tips. Talked about this yesterday. Decided to listen to the rest of it, the final like 10 minutes or so. So he gets to this one part where he's over on Rumble and he goes to his account overview page and it shows his earnings. He quickly clicks away. I said this yesterday. He quickly clicks away from his earnings because he doesn't want anyone to see it because it's embarrassing and it exposes.
No, I don't like anyone to see my income because it's immorally wrong. But hey,
that he's not killing it, my guy, like he loves to say.
Oh, we're doing fine. But hey, don't take my word for it.
I'm killing it, my guy. When in actuality, we all know, obviously, he's not killing it, my guy. You do realize.
So he shows that, and it's up for like a few seconds. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna talk about my earnings. You know, that's confidential information. I don't want to, I don't want to brag."
He didn't even get it right. I know I didn't even say that, and I did that video over a month ago.
So anyway, I captured the screenshot. Here it is. So you can see here. I looked this up because I wonder how the cost or the earnings sharing worked on Rumble. What I
Because you're an idiot.
could find out is that Rumble gives you 60% of your earnings. And if you share the video to YouTube, you can earn up to 90%. I guess based on what the views get over there. I'm not sure. Anyway, you can see right here that it says YouTube earnings $0, right?
Okay, you don't understand how that works. So yes, so that is if I were to make like a video exclusive to Rumble, and it were to get big enough, then they would repost it onto the Rumble channel, and then that's how I'd get the money from YouTube.
So as far as Rumble being tied to YouTube, on Rumble, Jeff is earning $0. We're killing it, my guy. It says, as you can see, $11.93 total Rumble earnings. So if you do the math, my guy,